Hey, what's up guys, Mike here, and this is gonna be my introduction of my sneaker channel. So for me, a little bit about myself. I'm 23 years old, and I grew up in China, and I came here in 2010, and right now I'm studying in UCSD, San Diego, in San Diego, California. I really like sneakers, but I wouldn't call myself sneakerhead because number one, I don't have a lot of money, and I don't have a crazy collection. Number two, I wear all my sneakers, so I'm not a typical like collectors who collect like dead stock shoes because I don't have any dead stock shoes. And yeah, so a little bit about my hobby, um, like wearing sneakers, basically surfing for cheap sneakers because I'm a student, and so I don't have a lot of spare money. So this channel is not gonna be a lot of like, oh my god, the reviews of the hype, like $200 sneakers. It will be more likely to lean towards like how to get cheap sneakers and the cheap pickups. And so I won't buy any shoes that is over $200. I never done so, and I will never do it in the future, I think, unless I went to work and I have my own like job. I'm getting my own money, so I probably will do it. But for me, like the most I paid for a shoe is, I think, 150 for a Jordan Retro, but it's not a dead stock. I think it's 8 out of the 10. So I'm not the type of guy who has crazy sneaker collection. So yeah, so for my preference, I like black sneakers, and I like Jordans. But since I'm poor, so you won't see. I have a lot of like favorite Jordan colorways. For example, I really like the bread one, but since it's super expensive, so I'm yet to get one. I know the 1.5 is affordable for me, but it just looks different, you know. The missile, I actually don't really like it, but and I also like the infrared 6. I know it's not a crazy priced shoe, but still it's over 200. For instance, the not beat one. So for me, like my type of like collection would more be like something like this, the Oreo 6, but you can see it's very yellow, and it's not in a good condition. And something like those. I really like Jordan 1s, but you know, the OG colorways are too expensive, so I'm more like a type of this kind of guy. And I really like the Chicago ones, but since it's expensive, so I decided to go for a poor man's edition AJKO. So yeah, but this pair is actually in a good condition, so I'm happy with it. I like Jordans, I like Nike, and I like Adidas. Like a lot of people would shout out like hypebeast, you only like the popular brand, but no, that's not the case, because I grew up in China, and in China back in the days when I was growing up, there's no Asics Sauconys whatsoever in China. I don't think they have stores overseas in China. So I might be wrong, but I just didn't see them at all. I grew up wearing Nikes because I grew up in China, but my mom was in US back in the 90s. She was working here. I grew up with my grandparents. So every year she will come back to visit us as a family, and what she would buy for me is a pair of Nike or Jordan. So I grew up wearing Jordan and Nike, so I think that influenced me. So to lean more towards Nike / Jordan. I like Adidas as well, and my favorite color is black, as you can see right now I'm wearing. I also have black pants, black socks, and I also rock the Jordan 3 Sport Blue, which is very black today, into the mall. And so the reason why is I used to be very fat, and people in China would think that if you wear black, you will look skinnier, you know. So I grew up wearing black, Even though I lost a lot of weight right now, but since I had been wearing black throughout my like 20 years of my life, so black has become my favorite color. But other than black, I would like to wear something white, not pure white. Like I like something with the black in the background and white as the letters or like stripe, something like that. And I like red and blue. So yeah, so that's my favorite colors. So yeah, so that's why I have the Chicago ones because it's black, white and red. And I have the sport blue because it's black and blue and gray. So yeah, so that's about me. And so yeah, so I'm not trying to make this channel just to gain viewers because I know I wouldn't, because this is not a like they won't be extremely entertaining like bullet RCs, like your aunties, those people, because you know, I'm just not capable of doing so. That's very easy to tell. And so, so I'm for the purpose of this channel is more like I can make videos and I save it online for myself. Like maybe after 10 years, I'm no longer a sneakerhead. Maybe in my 30s, maybe I can look back to YouTube and see, oh, like 10 years before I was rocking these, you know. So, so I want to keep this as a memory for myself and also for people who are similar to me. Like I know like there's a lot of sneaker lovers. Not every one of us can buy like a hundred pairs of Jordans, you know. Not everyone can buy like undefeated fours. Not everyone can buy like OG Jordan retros. So yeah, so I'm one of the poor guy because you know I'm still a student. So yeah, so that's about it. Okay, thanks. So in the future video, I think I will reveal more about myself. But so yeah, so as the introduction and the first video of the channel, I don't want this to be too long. So yeah, so yeah, thanks.